All right, we just sent our engineer away. Now the adults can play.
No, this is when the real stuff starts.
Oh yeah, the real. I'm gonna show you all the real.
All the real.
All the real stuff. Oh. Yeah.
All right,
You
so
ready to be real?
I'm ready to be really
Oh my God, are you sure?
really real.
Because we gotta be like really real.
Really real.
Like, oh my God, because we do this every day. When we wake up, we look at each other and we're like, wow! Good morning! That's what marriage is all about. Just smiling, always happy, and everything's perfect.
There's no argument.
No, but we never argue.
Never argue.
Oh my God, like, isn't that amazing how we just agree on everything?
Oh my.
It's like yeah, you know, we just agree on everything. Like, it's so amazing. So we are here. We are really here for a purpose.
Yes.
We're gonna do our first little try at a. We ain't gonna try this thing. We just gonna do it. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. This is some blog questions that's been given to us.
Yep, about our lives and our climb, I guess, to where we are right now, because we're hot shit now, y'all. we big shit popping in the streets now. We got us on t-shirts and hoodies and shit.
I would say we're getting there. We're climbing. We're
getting there.
We're climbing.
So we were approached with an opportunity to answer some blog questions.
Yes.
They're really interesting questions. And a quick shout out, we want to give a shout out to a couple of A's things.
Yeah,
all right?
a couple of A things.
A couple of A's things. And I think that A stands for Andrea, but I ain't going to put her out there.
We're going to
put her out there. Let's put her out there. Andrea Skinner,
Andrea
thank you so much for allowing us to answer these questions, because you're the first person to ask us.
Yes, that's
so
right.
Maybe some more people will ask, but we thank you for choosing us as your artist of the month, which is crazy, you know.
No, that is crazy.
We're somebody's artist of the month.
You know what? That's a blessing. So again, I say thank you, because that is a blessing.
That is.
You're blessing us too. So people will kind of get to know us, and you'll get to know us just from these questions you've asked. So let's see.
We're gonna see. So the first question says, when and how did you meet, and was music what brought you together?
Wow. I would say it was almost it was very weird how it happened.
Weird, huh?
In a way. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying it in a good way. The God-given weird.
Okay, all right.
God-given weird, okay?
I can accept God-given weird.
So it was early summer 2015, and it was at a Round Midnight gig. Now, Round Midnight is a wedding band I sing with, and his father also sings with. So I've been knowing his dad way before I met him. And the funny thing is that his dad would talk to each other about us. You know, he would tell them about me.
Oh my God, Jasmine's so amazing.
Him.
She's got videos on YouTube. Oh my God, she's singing Maryland live. She's so amazing. Oh my God, Blues Alley. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, and then he was talking about him. You know, my son, he sings. You know, and
he was lying.
No, he was not lying. he sings, and he could hear this, and he's just so incredible. He was talking about a lot of stuff about him. So the funny thing was that I just never met him face to face. We heard about each other until that Round Midnight gig early summer 2015. Yeah. And that's when we first met.
Yeah. Yeah. Unofficially and officially. She says that she saw me somewhere else. At church or something like that.
Yeah, it was y'all's church.
You were getting a ride with my dad to a gig or something like that. But the first time I remember is that instance. We were actually, me and my younger brother, we were called to do some songs. Me and Jalen, my younger brother, those that know me know I have a younger brother named Jalen. And we were asked to come and sing a few songs at the Spitzers event. Spitzers. I might be saying that wrong. Somebody can correct me later. But we were singing at their event. And it's funny because her boyfriend at the time was there.
Yes, I was in a relationship at the time.
And and who could, I don't blame her.
And he was single and ready to mingle.
I was single and trying to figure out how to mingle. I knew how to mingle. So we kind of met that day. We were introduced to each other, and I had a few beverages. And I had told my friend that was with me, my buddy and my brother, I said, look, if he messes up,
Isn't that funny?
I
know nothing about that.
I'm about to shoot my little jumper. So that's how we met. We met at a around midnight corporate event, and you know we kept it real G, you know, because she was in a situation and I was out of a situation and looking for new situations. So, you know, it just kind of worked out that way.
And then, but I would say, in a way, to answer that second part of the question,
yes,
I would say I think we have music has brought us together because coming from both families that are in the music industry in general, whether it's gospel, whether it's secular, have come together in a way, you know, just meeting each other. And I just feel like we have come together through, obviously through God, and of course through music. The combination of both. Combination of both.
And to speak more on that, the next time I saw her, it was when her family asked our family to come and sing at her church.
That's right.
So that was the very next time I saw her. You know, the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, music did bring us together and keeps us together, especially when she gets on my nerves. I go and listen to music. Amen.
Yeah, he gets on my nerves too.
Okay, but
the feelings.
But we're perfect.
Oh my God! We don't argue.
Never
argue like
at all. All right.
Okay. Second question. All right. So the second question is: since you both come from families with talent, because of this, did you always know you wanted to be in the musical field, or did it come to you later? Okay. Oh, first you want
well, because she was a child prodigy, I'm gonna just go ahead and start first. So I ran from singing lead stuff. I was perfectly cool singing in the choir. You know, I could.
Yeah, that's comfortable.
I got teammates. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to sing parts by ourselves all the time, especially out in front of people.
Yeah.
I was cool with that. You know, I'm a drummer at my church. I was cool with that. But then, you know, sometimes when you have talent and other people see it and you're young, they're going to put you in situations to showcase your talent. Yeah. And that's what happened to me. I was pressed and pulled to do certain things, and it helped me slowly grow into where I am today. So my family's always been a musical family. My dad, like she said, is an awesome singer. Yes. He's also very professional MC, and just a leader in his own right. My mother didn't do too much singing, but in church. So she'll sing along every now and then.
She sang in the choir.
You know, she was
a little bit. She was in the choir.
Yeah, she didn't do no solos though.
It's all right.
That's what passed on to me.
But you started. You got to start somewhere.
That's right. All right, so let's talk about the prodigy in the room. Okay. So let's talk about your journey and your family in the music.
First of all,
sector.
First of all, I am not a child prodigy. Okay, music child prodigy, whatever he said. No, so I knew. I would say for sure knew that was going to be a part of my lifestyle anyway, because music came from my dad and my mom. So they both had gospel groups as families before they met. And then it's like, voila, here we come. I'm here, my sister's here, we all sing. Yeah. Some of my family members actually play instruments. So Ashley played the clarinet, Frankie played trumpet. It was all a musical, type family. But I started at the age of 3. I started really young. Because I remember my mom and my dad's home church. That used to be our home church. She would always direct the choir all the time. And she was always ahead of it. And I just remember at 3 years old, because I was so excited, and they used to wear this color green. That is like sparkly green. I was like, oh. Like I was sitting there, I was like, I want to be like that. I want some sparkly green. Okay. So I ran up. I just remember when I was 3. I ran up down the aisle, and I was like, okay, I want to sing. And I was swaying with them, and my mom would like hold my hand, like, calm down. And she's like, okay, just stand right there. Just stand right there, Jasmine. And that's when I started singing. I just knew music was a part of me. As I got older, I was little sports. I like to play basketball. So I started playing ball at 9, and then, I really started to feel a kind of a passion about that. So I was kind of battling. I would say not battling, but I like both. I was like, oh, I like singing, but I like playing ball too. So, and then, you know, you get into high school, things start to change. I still singing because I was in chorus and show choir and all that good kind of stuff. And then I had a knee injury, high school, and that kind of changed my perspective on things because I don't think basketball, I think it was a blessing in disguise in a way because I was like, I like basketball, but I didn't really know if it was a passion for me. And when that happened, I was like, okay, well, God, maybe, you know, you're showing me that I really love singing because I started with that way before I started playing ball. So when that happened, I said, okay, God, so then I started going more on the music side of it, and now we're here. Not here, but I had a little bit more after.
I think there was a few, you know, she did sing for the president. She's headlined at Bethesda Jazz and Blues.
Not President Trump. Let me get that.
Oh,
yeah, not
President
not
Obama. Let's put that in perspective. She sang for President Obama. All right, the people's president. Well, some people's president. Anyway, headlining at Bethesda Jazz and Blues, Blues Alley, two very iconic places in the DMV area to perform. And not only perform, she headlined. Like, her name is on that little ticker outside. That's what's up. Okay, so this ain't no small fry. All right, this is that bucket of fries from Checkers.
That's all I can say.
You know, y'all know about that bucket of fries from Checkers?
You know what?
You know, it just come in the or Five Guys. You know, they just put dump it in the bag, and then they just put extra fries in the bag.
Yep.
That's Jasmine. All right. But I think it's pretty cool because we both have not only musical backgrounds, but we have athletic backgrounds.
Yep.
You know, I grew up playing. I was fortunate enough to not to have any major injuries, so all that did was assist my running for music. I played sports as much as I could. I was playing football and baseball at the same time. I would go from football practice to baseball games. I wouldn't even tell my coach. My coach Prather knew, but I wouldn't tell him. You know, I'd just be like, Coach, I gotta leave early. You know, I gotta leave early today. And I was going to play baseball games, like full out baseball games. I was pitching and catching after football practice. So I just, you know, I'll pat myself on the back a little bit. I was doing a lot, you know, but when your body starts to break down, y'all, when you feel it in your knees every morning, when your parents talk about it's raining outside, my knees gonna hurt today. I feel my knee.
That's true though.
It's some true stuff.
That is true because when I had my surgery, after like months, it was healing. When certain weather would happen, I could feel the screw in my knee.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
and she got a screw,
weird.
y'all. We won't get too deep into that right now. We'll save that for another day. Maybe she'll do a rehab video where he talks about the rehab process. Some people may want to learn about that. So yeah, we both come from musical and athletic backgrounds, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
And I went and played a little college baseball, but you know, when you have other interests and you have other things that you love, they start to show themselves as you grow. And you start moving in that direction. So that's what I did.
All right. So here's a question for Gerald. All right. Since you went from performing at places like Quench to do YouTube shows due to the pandemic, can you explain the difference in how those shows feel for you?
Well, first of all, shout out to Quench for even giving me an opportunity. Just a quick backstory on Quench.
Mike and Lala.
Mike and Lala, you're the greatest. Jasmine and a good friend of ours named Jared Arosamina.
There you go.
All right? I'm going to clip that bad part out. All right? They were doing the shows first, and it came to a point where I guess Jared was looking for some variety as well as some availability. And I happened to be available, so we did a show, and I've been there maybe 3 or 4 times, just me and Jared. And of course, when I come, they always ask me to come up and sing. I be trying to duck that too sometimes. But it's to compare to YouTube shows, it's very different because the interaction that we get with the people in front of us, we don't get that with YouTube. per se. We don't get that with Facebook
That's
Live.
true.
We have our engineer that's there with us, but it's much different when we're singing to a camera and we're singing to people.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
we can feed off of their interactions. There's something about when a person likes something that you're doing, the way that they show it, and it's something that, you know, I feed off. I think you feel the same way.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
just feed off of that. So the biggest difference is the interaction with the people. We do miss being out there and singing to people. But what the YouTube shows and what Facebook Live has enabled us to do is not only keep our skills sharp, because of this pandemic, it's been hard for us to get as much work as we're used to.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But it keeps our skills sharp so we don't atrophy in our voices. But we get to provide an hour of entertainment for people that are just going through a lot right now.
Yeah.
And just need some of that. You know, that was some of the reason why we were seeing people at our shows.
Yeah,
Because life is hard and people just need a little bit of entertainment, and we've been able to provide that. So I think that though there may be a big difference in interaction, I do believe the impact is even greater on the YouTube shows, because not only can we reach the people that have been wanting to come see us,
Yeah.
but a new crowd of people we've been shared with, and more people that want to see what we've got going on. So we were just like, YouTube makes sense,
Yeah,
and
it makes sense.
even for us being a young married black couple in
Yes,
America,
yeah.
you know, that in itself is an experience. I tell you that right now. You know, it us being us is separate from the fact that we're young black married in America, and we're Christian.
Yeah.
So, you know, people gonna like what we do, and some not gonna like what
Nope.
we do. So,
But I would just to add, I think that it's therapy for both.
yeah,
You know what I mean? For
Yeah.
you guys, it's therapy for us. Therapeutic for us.
yeah,
Because sometimes you know you need certain ways and things how to do it in a healthy way to exert how you're feeling, especially in this pandemic. So,
I second
sorry,
that.
this is your question, but I just
Oh no, but I think that's perfect. I think that's perfect because
that.
it is therapeutic. You know, for us, because we love to do it. Like the more opportunities we get to do it, it's just like it's freeing. So much going on. We've got a lot going on in our lives too. So
yeah.
it just helps us. It helps us move from point A to point B. Sometimes there's hurdles, and sometimes the live show just happens to fall on a day
Yeah.
where we just need to. We feel it the most. We just gotta be able to
Woo!
let it go, let it loose. So this enables us to do that. And it enables us an opportunity to do that. So
absolutely.
that's probably the biggest difference, the interaction with the people.
Touching, the feeling.
Well,
You know, like, when you want to hug somebody, you can't even do that
yeah,
anymore.
okay,
That's
so
what
we're
I mean.
huggers, all right? But
Yes.
the
That's
reason
what I
I
mean
made
by
that face is because a lot of weird stuff happens at these gigs.
Ah!
I'm telling you, if you're not prepared, you can be
Yeah.
totally caught off guard, and people can
Yeah.
be all in your bubble, in your space. So I know she's experienced that. I've experienced that on a lesser level because I'm not as attractive as she is. But I
This
do
guy.
all right. I do all right. Like I ain't gonna front. I do all right. I'm up here with the, my hair all messed up and I still feel good. Listen, all right. Hey, I'm just saying. We got a little off track.
We got a little drunk.
Hey, I ain't playing with y'all now. I ain't playing. I'm foots on necks out here, cousin. Since this question is for you, I'm gonna ask it. I'm gonna pull this paper up here so I
Yes,
can
go
read.
ahead. So you can see it.
For Jasmine,
Okay.
you and your family just recently went viral on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, just about anywhere you can go viral. And for those that haven't seen it, let's roll it real quick.
All right, we don't own the rights to this, but the best part of waking up is getting rid of trouble.
All right, so y'all see exactly why they went viral. All right, because that is the best part of waking up. Is what, America? America?
Y'all know it. It's
Y'all
getting
know
rid
it.
of
Go ahead and sing it.
Trump.
Ooh. All right, we're going to try to keep our political views
Okay,
out
yeah,
of
I'm
this.
sorry.
But bye-bye, Trump. All right, so back to the question. You and your family just recently went viral. How has that been for you? Has it opened up any opportunities for you guys?
Well, to be honest, overwhelming. First of all, because I have never just seen any video I put out, or my sister or my mom, to have that many views, first of all. And two, that many comments, whether they were negative or positive. It's just, you know, you look at it, you're like, wait a minute, how many people have seen this? And then I'm just finding out about this. Okay, everybody that doesn't know me, I'm not the tech savvy person. Okay? I'm like, he is, my sister is. I'm learning as I go.
Bless her heart.
But it's this thing called duos on TikTok. So I was just finding out about this.
The duets.
It's duets.
It's duets.
See what I'm saying? Okay.
It's all right.
Okay. So duets. Right. So Ashley was showing me, like, people would literally put a video next to our video. They may sing with what we're singing. They may, I don't know, do a specific movement with the cup, the coffee cup, whatever they do. So I was like, this is crazy. Like, had no idea. People are, I think, tagging Folgers.
Yeah.
To be like, y'all need to get them in the commercial. What's wrong with y'all? So it's been overwhelming.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect word for what has been happening with that part. And what was the second part of it?
Has it opened up any opportunities?
Has it opened up? I haven't heard anything yet of it opening opportunities. I would say a positive thing that has happened from it is that we've gained some followers, we gained some fans, and Ashley was telling me that now they are expecting us to do another video, a singing video, and we're still figuring that out.
Because you can't just come and drop heat like that.
First of all, we were joking. Y'all don't understand. We were literally joking.
And I tell her this all the time. That's the kind of magic that happens in families that makes things go viral. Y'all could just, and you don't even give no credit to that little sip of the cup you did at the end. That's what closed it off. That's the genius. It's just like, ting. You know what I'm saying? That's what. And you know what's funny?
If we watch the video, each of us had our own little thing, and it wasn't even planned. That's the funny thing, is that we literally. So Ashley just comes in the room. She starts singing the song. We're like, "Where did you get that song from? That is hilarious." She's like, "Oh, I just saw something on TikTok." Yeah. And then, you know, it just dawned on us. We're like, "Oh, we should put some harmonies to this. This would be so funny if we do this, right? Yeah. Let's just put some harmonies to it." Yeah. And so I literally was drinking, you know, my tea. Or coffee, as people want to say, or whatever. It was something in that cup. That's all I got to say, right? And I just happened to sip on it. I was like, okay, I'm just going to sip on it. It had a J on it, which is my cup, and it just happened to be for Joe. People kept saying, oh, for Joe Biden. I was like, sure.
It'll be for Joe Biden today.
It'll be for Joe. Okay?
It'll be for Joe today.
And then, like I said, if you watch it again, you can kind of see what we're individually doing right at the end. Ashley's just kind of making this smirk face like, and Mom's just like, bye-bye, like, see you later, kind of thing. So we just all had our little thing, and it just worked out.
Yeah, it worked out to the tune of over 500,000 views on just one platform. So we don't even know how big it's really gotten. But look out for more videos from them. You know, I might poke my head in and sing a little couple notes. You know, I think that's awesome. You guys got a lot of exposure and may not have come up with any like sponsorships or nothing like that just yet.
No, nothing like that. But I think on something about Baller Alert.
Oh yeah, so shout out to Baller Alert. Yeah. Baller Alert actually reposted the video. And for those that know Baller Alert, it's one of the leading I don't want to call it news, but it's kind of like
it's almost like Shade Room.
Yeah, it is news. Yeah. But you know they put their own flavor on it. You know what I'm saying, and it's for a specific demographic of people. So shout out to Baller Alert for reposting their video, and that was just on Instagram. They got over 500,000 views. So
and to be honest, we are the ones, and I want to put that out there. We are the ones that did not come up with that slogan. It was somebody on Instagram that did it first.
Well, actually, it was on TikTok.
I mean, TikTok. That's what I say. Not Instagram.
It was on
TikTok.
social media.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And I forget the
gentleman's
guy's name, but shout out to him. He knows who we're talking about because we shouted him out and made sure.
Thank you for putting that out there.
You know, he did his version, and then they did their version, and I think they both went viral. So shout out to both of y'all.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Perfect. All right. So this one. Okay. So it says, what is the best part of performing with your spouse? Outside of great chemistry, how have you made this work so successfully? What is the key? That's a good question. Well, again, everybody, like we said, we've never argued.
At all.
Oh my
God. Goodness. Like, even when I'm just like,
it is like so.
I'm just going to be like, oh my God.
Just want to like hug him. So I guess I would say my answer would be just being authentically with us during music. So meaning like just being playful, telling the story through our perspective of it. I think that it's not just about chemistry, but you also have to have that honesty with each other, and that's in your relationship and in the music while you're performing that.
That's right.
Like, say if I'm strong in something, you know, and he's weaker in something, we even that out with each other. Or we'll tell each other, look, you know what I mean? You're weak at this. Let me help you get stronger at that, and vice versa.
You try not to hurt each other's feelings when we say that, you know.
And I'll give another example. Like, okay, like I like fashion, right? Like I love fashion. That's just me.
I'm not
like
the most stylish.
So he's not right.
Person.
But he does it tech savvy. He knows all about that. I don't know nothing about that. So we're, you know, it's like yin and yang.
So she gets me dressed, and I make sure she looks good on camera and sounds good. It's a give and take. You know?
I get you dressed?
Yeah. You pick my clothes
I literally put it on you. Like,
no.
Go ahead, lift your
y'all
arms up.
Y'all know what I mean.
know.
Y'all know what I mean. She doesn't literally get me dressed unless I ask her to.
No.
If I ask her to, she'll do it.
Let me tell you something. Even if he did, I'm like, I know good and goddamn well that you know how to put on your pants. You have 2 arms.
Baby, I forgot how to put on my drawers.
Yeah, okay, we got problems. Okay, what's your answer?
All right, so the best part about performing with my spouse. All right, so the best part about performing with Jasmine is just seeing her in her element. Just kind of seeing her enjoy what she's doing. It's just, you know, it's refreshing for me because not everybody walks in their what's the word I'm looking for? In their calling. And to be able to see you doing that before we even met, you know, before it was us, just to see you do that, it's always empowered me. It's just like, you know, she's out there giving it her all. She's having a ball, and she's entertaining, and she's sexy, and she's cute, and she knows how to dress and put all of it together. And it's just something about that I love to just, you know, I love to take it in. Even though I'm supposed to be performing at the same time, I take that in because it's just like, it's what I see, and I think it's authentic. So next part of the question, I guess, is how have you made this work so successfully? I think we've made it work successfully just by being ourselves.
Yes.
Some people ain't gonna be able to just be themselves and make it work. Some people gotta be somebody else.
Right.
They gotta put on the. But I feel like I can just be the goofball that I am.
Oh yeah.
I can make my funny faces and
it's because
accents and stuff
I'm
like
goofy
that.
too, and my family and people that know me can vouch for me. I'm goofy crazy. Okay, like
crazy goofy. The crazy is first.
Yeah.
Crazy goofy. All right?
I mean, you know.
Just flip the words. Crazy goofy.
Either way, you know.
All right.
Like I said, that knows me. I'm like that. So I'm just glad that we can be like that together without any consequences. That's the thing about it.
And what's the key?
What's the key?
Just being yourself. You know, just loving on each other when it's hard to do, because it gets hard sometimes. Especially in our industry, a lot of distraction, a lot of fast-paced type of lifestyle. So with what we go through on a daily basis, and then coming back home and it's still fast-paced in our homes. Like, does it ever slow down? I don't know. But we'll figure that out. So as for right now, that's the key. And of course, we just got married, so there's plenty of stuff we gonna learn along the way. I'm sure we gonna argue. Oh no, because we never argue.
We never argue, guys. No.
Oh
Absolutely not.
my God, this lie is starting to hurt.
Yeah, you know, that's not even in our. We don't do that. Hello.
She can keep it up. I can't. We argue all the time.
I say all the time. I think we have a little bit more happier times than those.
All right.
Wait. But my key, I think our key. My key, your key, our keys.
Our keys.
To our house. Amen.
Hey, I receive.
So I think just putting God first and prayer is always like just the foundation key of anything.
Yeah.
Whether you're doing music, whether you're trying to defeat a goal, whether you are, whatever it is, that is always the key. And I think that definitely is like our main foundation. Yeah. And it helps us get through it.
That's right.
The tough times, the good times.
That's right.
All of it.
Thank you for your added spice.
I just wanted to put my
God
2
is a
cents
great
in
flavor.
There. He is, isn't he?
He's a great flavor, y'all.
Telling you.
Spice up your life with some Jesus.
God is great.
She trying to take me to the throne.
And greatly to be praised.
On Friday afternoon. It ain't even afternoon yet, y'all. It's still Friday morning.
Right, yes.
Going Grace. Going Grace. I don't know if you ever seen that. This dude named King Curtis.
No.
Hilarious. Going Grace. Going Grace.
Okay, we're almost done. We got.
You're not flipping these pages right. You're supposed to go from.
Oh, did I?
Lord have mercy.
No, I flipped it right.
No, you did.
Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right. I know I'm right. You got to tell me I'm right. I know I'm right.
It's yours.
So, question number 6. And shout out to Andrea for this question because it does take some digging. It don't take that much digging, but it does take some digging to know anything about our relationship with Yes Music. So, this question says, you both also won an award from Yes Music. Can you tell me a little bit more about the company and your roles there? So, I'll start with that. The backstory on that is, and shout out to Roy and Cindy.
Yes.
We got a lot of shout outs today. There's just so many people that have blessed us. So Jasmine was, before I met her, Jasmine was doing some cover tunes in the studio. And the purpose of these cover tunes were to be remixed and sent overseas to places like Italy and France and different places overseas that needed workout tracks. Yeah. So they were played in their gyms and workout videos and different stuff like that. So they were looking for singers. And when Jasmine met me, she was like, well, you know, when we started dating a little bit, I found out more information. And they had me come down and sing a song. And long story short, me and Jasmine have been up and down. You know, but it was good though, because now we both have more opportunities, especially now in this pandemic. That's something that we've still been able to do and make some income. So it's been great.
That's for sure.
But our roles at Yes Music are we record cover tunes, and some of which, if you guys have ever paid any attention to our intro music and different stuff like that, that's actually us singing. And it's pretty cool. We don't own the rights to that music, but we just repurpose the music to help our presentation get that much better. So back to Yes Music, we record these songs. They get remixed into workout music tracks, and they are sent overseas and repurposed, and people are out there getting their workout on to the J&J experience.
Right.
Sometimes it's Jasmine singing, sometimes it's me, and sometimes it's the both of us.
And then Cindy and
Roy. And Will. Shout out to Will. You know, these are such amazing people.
Williams too. After doing a lot of the songs, we ended up getting awards for it. And it's for the participation and just, I think, them giving a token for what we put that hard. It's a lot of hard work. People don't realize that it is not easy. The final product, when you hear it, you're like, ooh, that sounds good, or that sounds like that was like didn't take long. Oh well, sometimes it varies. Sometimes
the song
it does.
may not have taken long. But to
sometimes
produce that song, you know, it takes. I'd say we go in there prepared at the very least, and this is on a good day, an hour. on a day where we're having some issues, hitting some notes and different things like that, could take 2-3 hours. You know, but it's a lot of hard work that goes into that, and we're very proud to be a part of Yes Music, and we are also very proud that Yes Music thinks enough of us to send us tokens of their appreciation as far away as they are.
Absolutely.
So Yes Music, shout out to y'all.
Yes, thank you.
Next question.
Oh, it's moi. All right.
It's on you, baby.
All right. You both have your roots grounded into the church. How has this impacted your life, goals, and musical career? I'm a preacher's kid myself. All right, shout out.
Shout out to the PKs.
So I am curious to know how your church or churches have kept you motivated throughout the years. I would say for both of us, really, I think them encouraging us to sing, because it's almost like one of those things where, you know, you go to church, you're always in the kids choir, or you're always participating in something, you know, just to help you with that. So I think just being in the church, being a part of the choir, you know, doing some solos when you felt like you didn't want to do that. Or you argue, you're like, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to do this. You know, but it actually pushes you to be a leader or push you to do better.
That's right.
You know, that's what I think.
Well, I mean,
what you think, Boo?
It's been a very important part of my growth, because like I said, I was running, and it seemed like the place that you stop running is church.
That is true.
You end up, whatever you're running from, you usually end up stop running in church. So that's what it was musically for me. I remember singing my first solo in church, and ever since then, you know, just seeing people start to cry and all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's not nothing. I was more nervous, so that's where the emotions for me came from. I was just trying to close my eyes and tap into the song. You know, I don't know if anybody knows this song by J Moss.
Which song?
We Must Praise. If I was a drummer, I would, you know, that song.
Yeah.
So that was my first song I did at the end of church. So, and now today I'm the director of music. And now today in the last church you were leading worship.
Yeah.
You know, so
I was a worship
the church
leader.
And let me just say this. Not even just the church music, because I tell you what, some people will say that us doing secular music is they look down on it. I won't get into it, but the most supportive people have been our pastors, especially when we're doing when you were doing Jasmine Williams and Company. You know, our pastors showed up and showed out for us. When we have our shows now.
Yeah, I'll go back to when I was doing Nova stuff, when I was at Providence.
Yep.
That Pastor Love and all them, and now, of course, Pastor Corey being the pastor for that church. But that whole church family was always supportive.
Yep.
So was Family First Ministries, Pastor Butler.
Yep. And shout out to Clint Amy's Zion Church in Rockville, Maryland.
And Pastor A.
A.
Yes,
The
absolutely.
best.
Absolutely. And then, of course, our families.
Yep.
Always, you know, I would say it is our church, but if our families or our parents didn't put us in the position in the church to be like, you could do this.
Yep. Yep.
Don't argue with whoever is.
That's right. And that was because of their obedience. You know what I'm saying? They had nothing to do with us.
Right. That's
They were in the position to put us, you know, your mom was a choir director, my dad was a choir director. They were put in that position before we even thought we wanted to do it.
That's true.
And that was them being obedient. So I think it's come full circle. We're being obedient, and it's caused us to grow in ways that we may not have grown otherwise. So the church has been a huge, huge part in everything that we do musically. So must say that.
And I also just want to add to just encouraging those that want to do both. Because it's hard being a Christian to feel like, oh, I have to decide, or I'm going to go to hell if I don't do this or do that. So I just want to say thanking God for the mindset.
Yeah.
Because we have had people that have looked down on us, have thrown shade. That's the terminology.
Got a little shady.
Shady that how are we doing this and singing secular music. But I just, like I said, I just believe that God uses anybody. And if that was the case, why would God not use people like Stevie Wonder or James Brown?
Yeah.
You know, people that were Christians that did that. I mean, it's not built, I would say that your talent is not built to be just inside the church.
That's right. And even more recent folks like P.J. Morton. You know, I'm a huge P.J. Morton fan.
Oh my gosh.
And he grew up playing the organ in the church under his father, Bishop Paul Morton. They don't get no more churchy than that.
Right.
So.
And I'll put another one, Chance the rapper.
That's right.
He's another one.
Yeah. And even Justin Bieber, you know, their connections now and how they're not only they're growing back into their relationships. You know, not that they ever really lost one, but it sometimes he uses the people that have platforms in all types of different places to show you how good he is. So, you know, the church has been, especially speaking on mindset, I'm glad that we both have that mindset to not really, you know, haters gonna say what they gonna say. But we know why we're doing it, and we know who gives us the ability to do it. And we give him the glory for it. So that's all we're gonna worry about, you know. And shout out to you for being a PK. I'm not a PK. I'll say I'm a MK. I'm a minister's kid.
Oh, I should say that too. But I'm MK.
They don't mean Michael Kors. MK. Yeah. But shout out to you, because being a preacher's kid is a tough life. You know, there's expectations, and sometimes you fall short. But that's the beauty of being a Christian, because you can always turn your life around at any point, as long as you know who to go to. So shout out to the PKs out there and the MKs. All right. This next question says, can we expect music from you together or even individually?
I think, yes, of course. I think that we definitely will be doing some stuff individually. We've been actually talking about this before we even really started, or as we were starting J&J Experience. I think we've talked about some of those things. So that's definitely individually and together.
Yeah, I would agree. I second. Individually, we both have different stories. We both have different circumstances in our lives that we can write about or that we can present. And that's just what's going to happen. We support each other on whatever comes out. And then our music together, we're working on it. You know, we're working on ways to work together now, to just try to not only just produce music, but just working together in branding and working together in production and our YouTube channel, where you know, we're gonna be doing all bunch of different stuff. You know, but can you expect music? Yes, you can. We're not gonna give you a date just yet because we don't have one.
No,
but we're still, let's say this. When we decide what that is, we'll bring it to y'all first. We'll let y'all know.
Absolutely.
All right?
What is next for you both? Well,
what's next for you, baby?
No, just kidding.
Plane coming?
No, I would say what's next for us is to just be more out there doing what we're doing. I think it took a lot of us both ways. So I would say really just more, you know, getting more people to follow us, taking it to another level, especially with this virtual, so that when it's time for us to transfer, when things start to open back up, we know exactly where we're going. So I would just say just another level of things, even through our music, and just really just seeing where God takes us. That's just kind of where I'm at with that.
I'm excited for wherever God takes us. But there's a few things that I'm intentional about, right? And me and God are like, we're right here on it, all right? So the first thing is, of course, like she said, we want to get out there a little more, let folks know that there's more that we have to offer.
Yeah.
We also want to get in, well, I'll speak for myself, right? I want to get into educating. I want to get into not just being in a classroom per se, but there's certain things that I've learned in this journey of not only learning how to be a husband, which I'm nowhere near got down yet, but learning different things about finances to help us get to the next level, different things about credit information, and even things like how to put on something like this. You know, we're not where we want to be all the way yet, but we're where we are right now because we've done a research on a few things so we can take ourselves to the next level. So just piggyback off what you said, the next level, whatever the next level is, that's what we want to get to. We're excited about the things that we got to do, whether they be hard or easy or whatever in between, whether it's going to make us stretch, do things we haven't done before.
That's true.
You know,
gigging again.
That's
getting
right.
Back to that.
Getting back to that is going to be.
Oh,
thank
man.
you, Jesus.
Yes, and paid. Getting paid. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Amen. I ain't just talking about y'all's events. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be 100. I ain't just talking about y'all's events. I'm talking about making sure that my pockets are lined with security. Amen. If you understand what I'm saying. Amen. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
so, you know, almighty dollar.
So now the last one is any fun facts or details about us. Well, let me just sit up just a little bit. Deep breath. Okay, so he came up with this word for us. One a fun fact that we have, or quote unquote detail. I want to know what she's about to say. That I came up we have cussing demons. People.
Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't come up with that.
You didn't say cussing.
I just acknowledged it. Okay? I just acknowledged it, y'all.
I said the terminology of it.
I didn't come up with that. I just said it to her. And it made perfect sense though. That's why it stuck. It made sense. Listen.
Woo.
Some people have what I would call a cussing demon. The little mini demons that people have and carry around. There's cussing demons, there's lustful demons, there's appetite demon, there's
it's a lot. It's a
different
lot.
demons, right?
It's a lot.
We have a little cussing one. It's tiny. It just kind of sit up there and they say cuss words every now and then.
Sometimes, you know, we just do it to make us each other laugh.
Yeah,
you know,
that's when
joking.
The cussing demon has a smiley face on.
Yeah.
But when the cussing demon has a frowny face on, he liable to cuss you out. And it ain't him. It's me. It's me.
It's okay.
So,
I do it too.
You know, we working on it, you know. But that is a fun fact, I guess.
That is a fun fact.
Oh, we can say this. We cuss to make each other laugh.
Yeah.
And that's what's fun.
We sure do.
All right.
I have some other ones. We also... I thought a fun fact about us was that we had no idea, like, our soulmate or our husband/wife was right under our noses the whole time. I think that is a great detail, fun fact that we didn't know about.
Yeah, we didn't.
So that was
having to ask your dad permission to date somebody is a weird experience. But if it's worth it, you do it. Just make sure it's not your cousin.
Yes.
Because usually when you got to ask your family member if you can date somebody, they're probably related to you. And we don't roll like that. So.
Also, another fun fact is that as a childhood, Barney was our favorite TV show. And we both had bad experiences on our birthdays with Barney.
Well.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Was mine on my birthday?
Yes.
It was?
Your dad told me.
Do we want to share that?
This is to you.
I mean, listen, I like Barney on TV. Barney was cool on TV. But when you see Barney for the first time as a kid, and it don't look like Barney. See, I heard hers look like crackhead Barney.
Yeah, so when I was a kid, and I had a birthday, my mom paid, first of all, my parents paid a lot of money for him to come live, okay, for my birthday. And when he showed up, he didn't look like the Barney on TV. See, Barney's nice and plump, he's purple, he's jolly, okay? This Joker came up looking like he was skinny body, he looked like a crackhead Barney. Like, his body was skinny, he had a big head. And my mom was livid, okay? So I cried because I knew that wasn't Barney. So yeah, there's some similarities there. His might have not been a crackhead, Barney, but listen, we both just wasn't a good experience.
This just show you how scary I am, right? I I probably had the best Barney you could reproduce live, right? Because I saw Barney at Universal Studios.
Oh.
So that was probably the best Barney you could put together.
You can put together, yeah.
If that Barney ain't right, if that Barney
right.
ain't right, then Universal Studios is all wrong. And Universal Studios to this day is one of my favorite places to be. I was just scared. The room was dark before you walk in. And I was like, this don't feel like a Barney episode to me. The room is dark. I ain't never seen a dark room on Barney. Y'all can let me know if you've ever seen a dark room on Barney. I've never seen one. So then you go in and it's more darkness. They got spotlights on Barney. This ain't Barney. Barney's outside with his friends and other humans and different stuff like that. He ain't in the dark. Okay?
So that's what threw you off?
Yes, that I can remember. Now, my parents just tell me I cried. I cried and I cried and I cried.
That's similar to me. We just both cried.
Just cried. Crying, just some crying folk we are.
Oh, there's a couple more stuff too. We haven't, that is fun fact. So we're very competitive. People that do those, we are competitive. Not just in general. I mean, like to each other.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If y'all think I'm losing to her on purpose, y'all got the game messed up. You know how they say, you're supposed to be nice to your date, and you're supposed to let her win. And
no, let me tell you,
that.
our first date, it was on like popcorn off the jump. Like it wasn't even. Most first dates, I'll tell you, the I don't know, the romantic first date is mostly, guy comes up, you look nice, you got on a nice dress, you got on a nice suit or whatever, brings you flowers, and y'all go to dinner, to movie, whatever. No, that wasn't our first date. You know why? Because we're crazy. Okay, that's how we are. So our first date, we ended up playing basketball.
Yep.
First date, I had on shorts.
Some Spanx, girl.
Spanx. I had shorts and Spanx on. T-shirt, I was ready to go, okay? I was ready to go. He was ready to go, too. We went and played some ball, and this is how you know we were out of shape. Because the highest number we got to was 3.
3 each.
Okay.
We ended on a tie. We said, you know what? Baby. I wasn't calling you baby then. I was like, Jasmine. I'm tired, man.
You're like, and I told him, I was like, I'm hungry.
Nobody's making any shots.
Right.
You know when you get tired, you stop driving the lane and doing layups. You just shoot. We got to that point. We were just shooting.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, we went and got some Subway.
We got Subway. Yes, we did.
And had a good conversation.
And then that's when we started dates. Then all the little romantic dates came after that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I thought
we'll fill y'all in on more of the romance stuff on another video.
And then of course we're both athletes. That's another fun fact about us.
I know y'all done seen it. We both got them shoulder muscles. You know what I'm saying?
I'm working. Mine's delayed.
Listen, I'm about to get her to start doing some workout videos, y'all. Cause she getting it right. She getting it together. Listen. She can say whatever the hell she wants, but y'all listen to me, okay? Y'all listen to me. She's getting it in. All right. So, fitness blog coming on the way.
Oh, see how
JWS. JWS Fitness.
Over here. Oh, Lord have mercy.
JWS Fitness. While we got an opportunity, we just want to share with the newly married couples, the couples that's been married for a while, people who've been married 20, 30 years. One thing that we find a blessing in our marriage is just being able to share some of the same things with each other and do them with each other. Like this right here may not be something that her or I would sit in front of the camera and do on our own.
Yeah, no, that's true.
At a certain point in our lives, but we get to do it together, and I think that's what helps us get through stuff like this, and we learn through stuff like this. So we just encourage y'all to do stuff together.
Yeah, find in common.
Yeah.
Like even though your careers may be different, because there are some couples where careers are different, but if you can find something that both of you enjoy, do it together because I feel like you enjoy it more. That's perfect.
Are you enjoying being on camera a little more that you get to do it with me?
Yeah, I do.
Next question. Next question.
No, I do.
Next
I
question.
do, right?
Next question.
I do feel comfortable. I do.
Whatever. We were asked what our favorite quotes are.
Mm-hmm.
So this quote means a lot to me because of its significance to my family and my personal lineage as a Smith, with roots in the Deep South. And my great-grandfather, Walter R. Smith Jr., said, humble yourself, govern your temper, and sponsor your show. And sponsor your own show. Yes. All right? So I've taken those things to heart, especially with what you see. That last part, sponsoring your own show, being about the things you say. If you're going to do it good. Do it the best as you can do it. Yeah. You know, my grandmother used to say, if you're going to be a janitor, be the best janitor in there you can be.
That's right.
You better sweep everything off that floor. You know, she may not have said it like that. That stuck out to me. Just be the best that you can. Give the best that you can in the opportunities that you get a chance to do.
That's right.
So, humble yourself, govern your temper, and sponsor your own show, baby. Yes, sir.
Mine, I would say I don't have a favorite quote, but I have a favorite scripture.
Oh, girl, you better preach now.
So, you know, mine, it's in the word for me.
Wow.
So, mine is James 2:14. And it is faith without works is dead. That goes hand in hand. You cannot feel like you want to achieve the things that you want or do anything in life, whether it's a job or not, without having faith, but you got to go for it.
That's
at
right.
the same time. So what he was saying by you sponsoring your own show, you got to do it. You got to go for it.
That's right.
Also, I have one more. Philippians.
She got two. Yeah. She got two.
Philippians 4:13. I love this one. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So those go hand in hand. In order for you to have faith, you got to know that you can do all things through him. So those go hand in hand. And then you start to work at it. Start to go for it. So that's mine.
Come on now, Minister Williams.
That's
Smith.
That's mine.
She's preaching today, y'all. So that's it. We just want to thank and give a quick shout out to Andrea Skinner.
Yes.
We thank you for giving us this opportunity to talk a little bit about ourselves. And hopefully this touches some people because we got more stuff coming out. A couple of A's things. Yeah. Y'all go check out her blog. It's coming soon. All right. We have been so gracious to be selected as the featured artist of the month. And we don't take it lightly. So, Andrea, thank you so much for having us on your platform.
Thank you.
And we're glad that we could bring your questions to our platform and answer it for some of our fans and family. So, thank you, girl.
Thank you. Love you.
All right. Because we're perfect. We never argue.
We don't argue at all.
Oh my God. Oh. Man, that's making my head hurt. Okay, y'all. That's it. Real quick. For those that are just seeing us, we want to remind you that we have a YouTube channel. This is probably where you're watching this right now, but it is JJ Experience. If you type in J&J Experience, y'all, you will find us right there on YouTube. You type it in, and you see what's on the screen. You type it in. JJ Experience, you click on that. We got a little more than 9 and 11 subscribers now. But hit that subscribe button, y'all. It's really going to help us out. We're going to bring you more awesome content about our lives. And
like
about
the bloopers we were talking about.
You know, I might bring some. We
challenges.
We should talk about how it is with money as a married couple. And trying to find a house as a married couple. And trying to find a house being self-employed. That's hell. So we've got a lot of stuff we can share with the world. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Let them know you're thankful for real.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.